Hello.
The data science job market is highly competitive. The only way to get noticed by potential employers is to stand out in this.
Hi, everyone. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are.
The data science job market.
Okay. So we'll start. Okay. Good evening, everyone, guys. Just allow me 1 or 2 minutes, then we'll kickstart this. Just logging on. Guys, just allow me 1 second. Let me close this door. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let me know if you can hear loud and clear. I'm good, am I? I'm good, guys. I'm good. After a long time, I'm coming live. Hardly gets time. Okay, so good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome back again to Analytics with Anand. So this is the lecture number 45. Now the AI has come into action. So today's class is all about unlocking the power of Cortex AI, which you might be hearing over down the line if you are following few tech folks on LinkedIn and other platform. So Cortex AI is currently booming right now in the Snowflake segment. And recently, Snowflake has just completed a summit where they have talked more about the Cortex AI. So this will be like a part one where we'll see a lot of things, what all you can do in the data analytics just by writing a single line of code in SQL. So all those things will come really handy, right? So just stay tuned. You don't have to practice along with me. Right, you don't have to practice along with me. Just focus what I say and just listen to my class. That's more than enough for all of you. And for today's session, all the files, repository, everything I have created it for you already. The link for all those things I have given in the description of this video. So go ahead and check it out. Let me go back and share my screen quickly. Before that, we have started the new batch of a job guarantee program in data analytics using cloud and AI. Just last week we kickstarted, and also we started DBT, right? So if you wanted, we just kickstarted today. So if you want to learn DBT completely to the core, right, completely to the core, so you can go and check out all these courses, entire syllabus, everything for DBT I have already given in this great detail. So go check out on analytics with anand.in. You can see Learn DBT because Snowflake and DBT right now is in great demand. Also, you can check out Analytics with Anand, Job Guarantee Program in Data Analytics, entire syllabus, everything you will get right on my website. This is the website which you can go through it with job guarantee, without job guarantee, which is nothing but V3. And also you can go with the DBT one. That's the demand of the current era, right? DBT is highly, very nominal price I have left. Not anyone will teach you in this price, 4,200 rupees. It's very nominal. So go ahead, learn. If you have a basic knowledge of SQL and Python, go ahead with DBT, I would say. Okay, go ahead with the DBT, I would say. Okay, so for today's session, where are the files? The files are located here. If you go to my GitHub repository, Anand Jha 90, repository is here. And if you come back, you will see something called generative AI with Snowflake, right? Generative AI with Snowflake. So all the modules 1, 2, 3 I have given here. This was a part of also the Coursera courses, which I thought I'll enhance it more. I've added a little bit of my flavor and I have created this completely for you. So go and check this out. Okay, now link I have already given in the description of this video. So what we're going to cover today, that I will discuss. So we will be talking about your Streamlit application, how you can write your custom Python code in Snowflake with the help of notebooks. Right. So far in all my videos, you keep hearing I'm writing all the SQL code in the worksheet. But in today's class, you will see how to create a notebook, how you can import this, right? And how you can utilize this while completing this entire lecture number 45, which we are going through. Okay, so let me open the document straight away. Right, I'll download this clear. So it's here, Snowflake AI docs. Let me open this. Yeah, here we go. 1 second, let it get open. Yes. So first of all, let's talk about what Streamlit is. Then I'll come slowly to the Cortex AI flavor. What is Streamlit? Like, we all write Python code on any environment. It can be a Jupyter notebook, it can be VS Code, it can be PyCharm, right? Now, Streamlit is a free open source Python framework used to build interactive data-driven web apps quickly and easily with no front-end experience required. You don't have to do any installation, nothing at all. It's freely integrated in the Snowflake where you can build interactive data-driven web apps quickly and easily, even if you don't do the UI concept. Okay, even if you don't know the UI concept. So you don't need to be a web developer, right? If you know Python, you can build this useful, beautiful data apps that run in a web browser. This is the beauty. This entire apps runs in your web browser, guys, right? Now, what is the key features of the Streamlit application? This is Python, basics Python code. That's not very tricky. It's very easy to understand. Plus the simplicity. You don't have to worry about all those jargons, all those buzzwords of installation of those archive file and all those blah, which we keep hearing in the while installation of all this Python framework, be it Anaconda, Jupyter Notebook, PyCharm, or VS Code Studio, right? It is great for prototyping ideas when you don't want to deploy something, the complete end-to-end application, but just want to showcase it to the stakeholders, right? Then for that purpose, it is very great for sharing AI tools or building business dashboard. Streamlit is the key. No web development skill, right? Free and open source. Just free, works great with Snowflake, Pandas, and AI tools. Turn Python script into shareable web apps in minutes. And native supports for Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, Plotly, and more easily you can do. It's ideal for data scientists, analysts who want to visualize and share insights really fast. The beauty of this Streamlit application, you get these widgets, you get the sliders, you get the drop down, you get the buttons, all those things which can be configured. Already, I think you have seen one of my colleague Prachi has taught you automating the entire analytics using AI and voice. In that, she has used Streamlit application, right? So why use Streamlit? So traditionally, if someone wanted to build a web app, they needed to learn front-end tool. You need to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, web framework, Flask, Django, hosting, deployment. Nothing. Snowflake has come up the Streamlit so that easily you can build and visualize. So Streamlit removes all this complexity. Right? Just 3 command, guys, you need to remember. st.write, st.button, st.slider. Now, what is this st? Just like NumPy has a shortcut np. Import NumPy as np. Import pandas as pd. In similar way, like Streamlit short form will say st. So 3 function you need to remember: write, button, and slider. And Streamlit handles everything in the UI. So what all you can do with Streamlit? You can build dashboards, you can build charts, tables, KPI, metrics, you can upload data, get predictions, run your AI/ML models demo, customer feedback app. That's what we are going to today, right? You can analyze and summarize survey or transcript data, analyze the customer feedback, whether the customer was happy after purchasing that product or not. Sentiment analysis, you can integrate with GPT, LLM model, and all those sentiment analysis, you can do it. So that's what the agenda of this session today. We're gonna analyze the entire transcript of the data, call conversation, which the customer is having with the different this call people, those who call them, like you often get calls from the bank, right? Do you need a loan, do you need a credit card, all those blah blah things. We will understand the transcript and we'll try to see how Cortex AI, what exactly is Cortex AI, and how it is helpful in analyzing the sentiment of the customer and how it can predict, right, the future trends or patterns. So for that we will be using Streamlit. So Streamlits will be widely used for your business user, teachers, trainer, anyone who knows a bit of Python and wants to make something people can use, which data analyst and data scientist or any teacher, trainer, anyone can use this clearly. So just remember these commands, which I'll be using it down the line. You have st.write for the display purpose. Anything you have to display, like a print function. Like your print function, here we have st.write, which will help you to display text, data, charts, and more. You have button, you have slider, you have text input, you have the file uploader option, you have data frame, you have line chart, bar chart, all those things you can do. Similar to if you have gone through Seaborn library, if you have done matplotlib, you will be able to understand this very easily. Okay, very easy. So just stay focused, understand what I'm going to teach, and later on you have the code in the description of the video, which you can go and do it. For deployment person, you don't have to worry. It's easily integrated with the Snowflake cloud, so you don't have to work. Right? So how does it work? You need to understand. You just write a Python script. You use Streamlit command, right? Button, and you just run the script Streamlit run app.py. It opens a web page where your app will be running live and user can interact just like a normal website. Like you see this. What I've done? Nothing. Import Streamlit as st. I have did. Import Streamlit as st. The short form, I did st.title, st.run. See how like an HTML it has come. Whichever is your title, that will come in bold letter. Whichever is that write function, this will be your like one line paragraph. Correct? And what I am plotting? I am plotting whether there is a chance of snow or not. I have just written in the notebook, you have three options, Python, SQL, and Markdown. I have written select Friday as snow day, 0.2 as chance of snow. If it is a Friday, there's a 20% chance it may snow. If it is a Saturday, there's a 5% chance it may snow. Sorry, 50% chance it may snow. If there's a Sunday, there's a 90% chance it's a simple SQL statement. I have written it, I ran it, and then I did this, right? And you will get something like this graph, which you can showcase it. Let me show it to you. Just give me a little bit flavor so that you can understand this. Okay. Yeah. Let me take you up. So here is the notebook. How you'll go to? Let's go to the Snowflake. I'll click this. I'm in my Snowflake UI. Right. Do you see your notebook? Do you see your notebook? How you will get notebook from here? Right. How you'll get notebook from here? You will go to the project section, you will have something called notebook. So what you have to do, you have to simply go to my GitHub, go to this generative AI with Snowflake, right? Go to this generative AI Snowflake, whatever I am doing, right? You see this, all the function I have given you, just download that. IP1B file will be open, just download and you just need to import it. You need to import it. Let's see. I'll download it. Code is written for you. I'll explain each and every part of the code. So you need not worry about that. Go to your Snowflake UI. You see this notebook written, right? You'll get plus notebook, right? So you need a database and you need to choose a schema. Already you know how to create a database and a schema, right? That you need it. I will click here, create from repository or import. Since I'm giving you the code, just click on import. And select this. And your job is done. Now, it will ask you a database. It will ask you a schema. Choose a database. Any, say, for example, I'll say demo database. Choose a schema, demo schema, and click on run on warehouse. Select the warehouse, whichever you want, demo warehouse, and click on create. Your job is done. right? So this is how you can import the notebook. Now notebook will get open. You can also connect to Git repository, right? You can also connect. Now this is the function which is written here, right? This is the function which is written here. These are all called cell. These are all called cells. Do you see this? These are all called cells, right? You have a certain list of packages. Suppose if you get any error, this package is not. Snowflake gives you an inbuilt feature where you can use and you can just install of this. What you need to do in order to do runbook, click on the button called start, right? Click on the button called start and you see the notebook should get started. Only for the session, what is this? A fire blocker or ad blocker might be preventing. So maybe this ad blocker is running, I think. 1 second, let me see. What exactly? Yeah, this can read. Remove. Let me see. I will just uncheck it. Remove. I'll just remove for the time being. Okay. So that, let me see now if I'm able to start or not. Make sure if ad blocker is there, it should be disabled. Right? Let's see. So this is how you have to do. Just import the notebook and then you'll get this live environment. Select the database, select the schema. If you don't have a database, if you don't have a schema, make sure to create that. That is the first step. Let's see. I think I have to refresh this entire screen then. It takes some time. First time if you are doing the notebook, it will take some time. Still. 1 second, let me refresh. Hope time this time works. If you click on run all the cells will get executed. Whatever you have written till down, entire cell will get executed. I have opened the another tab also. Let me see. That is also causing an issue. I'll click on run all. Let's see. If you click on run all it will start your notebook and all the cells will get executed one after the another. Let's see what's wrong. Still trial period is there. See the packages which I have installed in this system. Show you that also. These are all the package. If any package is missing, you have the Anaconda packages, install package, Snowflake ML Python, you just type it, you will get it. Snowflake ML Python, right? So whatever the packages I'm showing you that I have already installed, do not install it until unless you get an error, right? Do not install it until unless you get an error, right? Snowflake ML Python, Snowflake Snowpark Python, Python and Streamlit should be enabled. 1.3.91. It will pick the latest one. All this package is installed. A fire blocker, ad blocker, I have disabled it. Which ad blocker is talking about? Let me see what it is blocking. Just now I ran before this session. Let me open then in incognito mode, I think. That is the only way. If it doesn't run. Make sure you don't have an active ad blocker. Okay, that's what it is interfering. But I have removed that already. If it doesn't work now this time, we'll open in incognito mode. So let me check. Come on. Open directly. It says firewall or ad blocker. Why is it so? Wait, let me see. Come on, come on. This has something to do with firewall. I think that I've disabled already. I don't know why. Where is incognito mode? Which is the my latest one? All bookmark. Username. What is the username? Let me check quickly. Now it ran. See this. Okay, now it ran. Correct? So your session should be active. So the first command, guys, focus. So the first command which you will write, import Streamlit as st, import pandas as pd. I need Streamlit, I need pandas. Now, whenever you are working in the notebook, you should be having an active session. You should be having an active session. So what you need to do, from snowflake.snowpark, from snowflake.snowpark.context, import get active session. So your session should be active. Right? And this is a Python cell, guys. This is a Python cell. This is not a SQL cell. I'm writing Python code. This is cell 1. You can also rename a cell. Right hand side, you will see all the cell name. Now you see this. Import Streamlit as st. I told you. st.title hello Streamlit. If I run this, you will get hello Streamlit in bold letter, and st.write. Whatever you write, that is a subtitle kind of thing, which you get also in Power BI. Right? Correct. So this was the command. Next one. I had a cell called SQL. This is a SQL command, union all. I ran this. Just click on the run button and you'll be able to see this. Right? Now, this is very, very important. Suppose inside SQL, inside Streamlit, I want to plot a line chart. Right? I want to plot a line chart. Now, this is a table. Right? In Python, we have a data frame. Now, this entire cell 2, this is cell 2, guys. If you are renaming it, make sure you are giving the proper reference. I want to convert this entire row of SQL code into pandas. What is the inbuilt function? 2_pandas. I have written. We can use the Python name to turn cell2 into a pandas data frame. Cell2.pandas. Now I want to give a header, chance of snow, right? And st.line chart. Same. Pandas also you have a line chart. My data frame, whichever data frame you have created, x-axis what you want, x-axis Anand, I want snow day. X-axis is my snow day. Y-axis what you want, chance of snow, which you got it from here after converting to pandas. Then again one subheader, try it yourself and show off your skill. If I run this, you will get a line chart. This is how a basic Streamlit I am trying to showcase it to you. Basic Streamlit I am trying to showcase it to you. Right? Basic Streamlit, I'm trying to show it to you. Now, what you have to do? You have to create one table. What table you will create? This you have imported it. I have told you. You'll go here. Yes. And you will copy this script. Right? And you will copy this script. Call transcript. You see this? Create a database, create a schema, call transcript, and insert a data in this. Where is the data? I'll tell you. I have given CSV is here. Right? CSV here. So I'm going to my this one worksheet. When you are switching from one tab to another, make sure your session is active. Make sure your session is active. To save credit, you should end your session when exiting. I'm not ending the session. I'm just switching it. So keep session running. And then go to your worksheet. Right? Go to worksheet. Call transcript will be there. Create a table. Let me see if I'm creating a table or not. Demo schema, table, banking DB, notebook DB, and notebook schema. Okay, there's no table. Where did I create the table? What is the table name? Let me check. Table name is call transcript human like. So what is the DDL for this? So I'm creating one table called call transcript, which will have a call ID, which will have an agent name, customer name, call date when that agent has done the to which customer, and the transcript text what he or she has done a conversation over. So that is there. Let me see. Let me run it quickly. What happened? I was here, right? Notebook. Let me see. The environment is fine. Whether demo database, the table is there or not, I need to create it. Hold on, guys. Let me quickly create that table in that particular notebook. I was in the, yes. Session got ended or what? What happened? Just now I ran. Why it is giving an issue today, my God. Okay, till then I will create worksheet. Yeah. Okay. Let's create one database called settings. Today Snowflake is also behaving very abruptly. Okay, let's create one database. Let's create one schema. Let's create one call transcript, which has a caller ID, agent name, customer name, call date, and transcript. Let me see now. Streamlit DB, Streamlit schema. Where is Streamlit DB? Streamlit schema. Yeah, here you go. And you have call transcript. I'll load the data, download the data sets, which I have given already. Download the data sets. This is the data sets. Okay. Now this is this is the data sets. Who made the call? By which agent? Who was the customer? When was the call date? Transcript. Let me download this. And I'll go here. Yeah. I will load quickly the data. Browse. Upload it. Click on next. Not a huge data set, won't take much time. It's just a warning. It's fine. Call date. View option. First line contain header. Make sure yes. And click on load. Yes. 1,000 records got loaded. Let's see the data. Yeah. Same thing. So this is a table which has a caller ID. Who was the agent who did a call? Who was the customer? To which customer the call was made? Which date? And what was the transcript? Right? What was the transcript? Which they have discussed. Okay. Now this I have created. Now again, notebook I have created in the wrong file, I think. Let me see. So I'll come back here. And then, yes. This is the Python file. Yeah. This is the Python file, complete Streamlit application, which we'll discuss at the end. Not now. This is done. This is done. Okay. Let me come back now here. Okay. So this Streamlit is done. You understood the basic UI. How does it work? Now let's come down. Yes. And this is how in the application it will look. Right? Suppose if you're launching from this one, what do you say? VS Code. So this is how it will look. ST here also I've written. See this style, file uploader, and this is how you look at this. Already I've discussed in my so one of the session on where we have automated the entire analytics using API. So this is your sidebar, side button, and these are all the button browse file, st.load, all those buttons which I have told you. This is how we have created it. Now, in today's class, what we're going to discuss, what is the business problem which we are trying to solve? That's the main agenda of today's session. We are here to analyze a call center sentiment analyzer. So we are here to build a sentiment analyzer Streamlit application which will analyze thousands of call center transcripts stored in Snowflake, where we will understand customer sentiment. We will summarize each column using the LLM model, large language model, and we will display insights in an interactive streamlit dashboard. So our business goal is to help the customer support team understand customer issues better and identify areas for improvement based on conversational analytics. This is really, really helpful, guys. Okay, really, really helpful. So what we are going to do, understand this. So in today's customer-centric business, millions of customer service interaction, including call, emails, and chat, take place every day. You get so many calls, sir, buy this credit card, we have so much offer, buy this loan, get into this loan, take personal loan, car loan, this loan, that loan. So analyzing this vast amount of unstructured communication. So this is a part of unstructured communication. It is not structured manually, is only time consuming. Suppose if the CEO of the company or if your manager comes and asks you how many calls you have made every day, who are the top spending customer, which customer has raised maximum number of complaints, then it becomes quite tedious to analyze each and thing. With the help of Cortex AI, it will be done like a boom within a second. So these are not only time consuming, but also nearly impossible to scale. So sentiment analysis will help you solve this automatically, detecting the emotional tone behind each message. We'll see how to track the sentiment. So business problem is where a large enterprise receive hundreds of thousands of customer complaint or support call monthly, then it will become nearly impossible for team to review every call. In the customer care 24/7, how many people will work in multiple shifts? Each person makes multiple call, hundreds and thousands of call on a day-to-day basis. Imagine, can you analyze every call manually? Not possible at all. Identify which customers are angry, frustrated, or at a risk of churn, which will leave our business, right? If we don't provide them the right service. Prioritize critical complaint quickly. Route issues to the right department with urgency. Ignoring these signals can lead to poor customer satisfaction, brand reputation, and missed revenue recovery opportunities. So how Snowflake Cortex AI function like sentiment, it will help you to analyze positive, neutral, or negative sentiment. Summarize, you can have the long text conversation, whatever me and you are talking, into key points. Classify, you can do the classification, whether it was a technical issue, whether it's a cancellation of the policy, whether it was a billing issue, right? You have seen this on Flipkart, Amazon. When you go this, you have a set of category, what category your complaint falls into. Now if the customer is speaking in different language, I can also do the translation. This all happens natively inside Snowflake without needing to move data to external ML platform. You don't have to go anywhere. Your data set is secure. The beauty of this Cortex AI is all your data governance things has come into picture. Your data is secure. Nowhere it is leaving your Snowflake environment. That's the beauty. Nowhere it is leaving your Snowflake environment. So if it is a connection between your AWS S3 bucket and Snowflake, data set is end-to-end encrypted. Right? End-to-end encrypted without needing to move data to an external ML platform, which speeds up processing, improves data security, and reduces engineering overhead. So we will be using Streamlit inside Snowflake to build an easy-to-use dashboard for analysts or support managers. With a few clicks, they can select a call from a list, see the sentiment, any person, any name, anytime. You can just see and you can get an AI generated summary and take an immediate action based on insight. So what is the real world impact? So this kind of automation is a game changer for industry. Like telecom, you can monitor customer satisfaction at scale. E-commerce, you can detect unhappy customers before they churn. Banking, insurance, flagging high-risk conversation for compliance. And your tech support, prioritizing negative feedback for faster resolution. All those things, you can do it easily with the help of Cortex AI, which is available, which is highly a big features which Snowflake has doled down. So what are the step by step? This document is really, really helpful. You won't get this document anywhere ever. No one has created this, right? Everything I have shared you in the link of this video. So first of all, we have created a table which you have seen, which we have a caller ID, agent name, customer name, call date, and then we have a transcript in the text format because it's a long conversational text. It's a long conversational text, right? It's a long conversational text. So that we have seen it. Okay. Then next, what we have seen? Let me do one thing. Yeah. Okay, next what we have done? Next we have done is, yeah, let's see. Next we have loaded the data sets, right? Code is given to you. Everything with nice screenshot. Data sets also have given to you. GitHub link also has been presented with you. Everything has been given to you at all, right? So you have all these sets of data sets, total 1,000 records, which you can see it easily, right? Which you can see it easily. Now, what is the app plan? How do we going to do? We will select a drop down. We'll select an agent name or date range, display filter transcript. Then we'll have a button to analyze sentiment. And then we'll click on summarize. At the backend, Cortex AI will work. It will show you the sentiment and summary of each call. Now, Anand, you have been talking a lot about Snowflake Cortex. What exactly is Snowflake Cortex? Can you tell something about it? So Snowflake Cortex is an AI and machine learning service built directly integrated into your Snowflake cloud environment. It allows you to perform all the powerful AI text summarization, understanding, sentiment, classification without needing to train a machine learning model. You don't have to train a model, although you can to improve the accuracy, right? Based on the business use case. You just send it to your data and it returns the insight. It is as simple as writing a query or calling a function. So what are the functions which we gonna use in today's session? The first function which you're gonna learn is snowflake.cortex.summarize. Suppose, so far, Anand, in the last 35 minutes, what all you have spoken, can you please summarize? Right? So that summarization, Snowflake Cortex can do it easily. Suppose you got a call from a customer care and you have discussed your problem. You have a blockage in your credit card and you want to unblock it. And the call went for 30 minutes. So it was all about blockage, right? So summarize. So snowflake.cortex.summarize. Just one keyword. Snowflake.cortex.summarize. It will summarize a long block of text into a short, clear summary. For example, you can take a customer support call transcript and get a 2 to 3 sentence summary of what happened. We'll see it in the lab. Why it's useful? It is helpful because it will help managers and support team quickly understand the key points of a long conversation without reading everything. What you have to do? Nothing. Just write this command, select snowflake.cortex.summarize. Give the summarization column name as summary and it will give you a one-liner nicely. See this. For this, you need to select import statement. From snowflake.cortex, import summarize. Right? Text, you will pass the entire text into 3 quotes because it's a multi-line text. And then you will hit summarize. Text, simple, 3 line of code, nothing else. This line talks all about the snowflake. Right? And the summarization gives a snowflake is a crystal of ice that forms in the atmosphere and appears white due to the reflection of light by its facets. Right? So this is the here in our case, what we're gonna do, we're gonna create a table. We're gonna create a table, right? We're gonna create a table called call transcript, right? Where we'll write select star from snowflake.cortex.summarize, whatever the transcript we are having it, right? And then we'll try to print it. Look at the beauty. Hi, agent. Hello. I hope you are well. To best assist you, please share your first and last name and the name of the company you're calling from. Customer. Yes, this is Thomas Mueller from Skypest Express. Agent. Thank you, Thomas. What can I help you with today? Customer. We ordered the Extreme X helmets in size M, which we need specifically for the upcoming winter session. However, all the buckles on the helmets are defective and none of them close properly. Then agent says, I understand that this can be a problem for your business. Let me check what happened with your order. So agent is checking behind out. That's what happens when you call Flipkart, Amazon, Myntra, any XYZ platform, right? Can I place your call on a hold for 2 minutes? Then they check it. Right. Then what the agent says, I see the issue. I apologize for the inconvenience. I will prepare a new delivery with repaired buckles for you, which should arrive in 3 days. Is that okay for you? Customer said 3 days is quite a long time. I was hoping to receive these helmets sooner. Is there any way to expedite the delivery? Agent says, I understand your urgency. I will do my best to expedite the delivery to 2 days. How does that work for you? Customer says, that would be great. That means sentiment of this customer is happy. I would be very grateful. Agent, no problem, Thomas. I will take care of the urgent delivery. Thank you for your understanding. Good night. Take care. Welcome and have a nice day. So what is the summary of this? If the human, suppose I'm a human, I want to interpret this. That means there was an issue with the order where buckles was not proper in one of the helmets and they needed some replacement. Look at the summary which Cortex AI has given you. Customer Thomas Mueller from Sky Paste Express encountered an issue with defective buckles on their Order Extreme X helmets in size M. The agent confirmed the problem and offered a replacement delivery with repaired buckets in 3 days. Customer requested expected delivery, which was arranged for 2 days. This is the kind of summary which you will get with the help of snowflake.cortex.summarize function. Right? Summarize function. So this is the first function which you will see it. See this how it is done. Right? This is how done. Customer inquired about delayed order. Agent offered assistance. Let me take you straight to the lab and see what I have in the plate lined up for you. Oh, no. Yes. Okay. Let's come back here. Let's run this. Yeah. So what you have to do? You have to take a variable called transcript. F select star from call transcript. Now you have to convert. Now you have from the session, you have to take .sql.trans.pandas. This is a SQL statement. It will give a set of table. I have need to convert it to pandas. So I will convert it to a pandas data frame. Just run pandas data frame dot head, which we all know from the Python, and you will get for this. Right? The entire table, the top 5 rows, which we know the head function works. Now suppose what I will do. I will apply a filter from this data frame, Anand, which you have created. Can you tell me the unique agent's name? Okay, Anand, I'll give you the unique agent name. Then I have told you, Streamlit gives you a select box. Streamlit gives you a select box for that unique agents. Can you help me in selecting the right agents? Can you help me in selecting the right agents? Then I'm filtering those agents. df call df agent name double equals to selected agent. If you know the basics of Python, you can understand this code. So if I run this, what is the output I'm getting? I'm getting a drop down. See this? All the agent name will come here. Select any agent. I'm selecting Bran Hamilton. Bran Hamilton. Now I've selected this. This selected agent has gone where? Filtered data frame. Filtered data frame I have selected. Now this Brian Hamilton got saved in selected agent. Can you tell me, Anand, selected agent, what transcript he has handled? Yes, I can do that. See this? So these are all the calls which Brian Hamilton has taken. So what I did, st.subheader, call transcript for agent. This is the subheader. Give me the selected agent. Make sure whatever agent you are selecting, you should give in curly bracket. You should give in curly bracket. Now, I want to filter what are all the columns. I don't need all the columns. I just need the call date, customer name, and transcript. Bran Hamilton, on which particular date he or she has given a call to which customer and what was the transcript. Done. All the history came into picture. Now, suppose you want to analyze any one of them, right? I want to select, I can select any one of them. He has done thousands of transactions. See how many calls he has did? 1,000 calls he has did on different. So can I select any particular date? Can I select any particular date? I can do that. I will write one command, call transcripts for agent, right? Let's check for another. Stephen Collins, right? Stephen Collins, Brian Hamilton, anyone you can select. Next step, I will select something else. Suzanne I will select and I'll hit enter. See what will happen. I will get all the transcript for Suzanne, right? Once I get this, then what I will do, I will filter the call ID for that particular person. Whatever you have data frame here, filter data frame for Brian Hamilton or whatever Suzanne, whichever agent you have selected, for that, can I select any call ID and analyze? Yes, I can do that easily with the help of Python statement. Select box, filter statement, and I will filter this call ID, right? First call ID, value zeros I am giving. Basic Python, that's why I said. Right, 1089, I want to analyze this call. Say, for example, what was the transcript? Transcript was, agent, hello, thanks for calling our support. Customer, and I'm having trouble logging into my account. Agent, let me guide through the process. Customer, thank you. We appreciate your patience. Goodbye. That means he or she, customer, in this call, 1089, customer has encountered a login issue. Customer has encountered a login issue. Now, if I select this, Snowflake.cortex.summarize selected transcript, you have to give in $sign, $sign. And I'm taking a session.sql summary.collect function, which will collect the summary result. See this, it is giving you an overview also, right? as a list of row object. If you do this and run the summary, customer had a trouble logging into an account and receive assistance from his support agents. So this is your summarization. Long text, it will summarize easily. Right? Long text, it will summarize easily. Next comes your grouping. Say, for example, I want to classify the text. What was the classification for this? Login issue. So you have an inbuilt function dot classify underscore text, which will help you to classify into billing, technical support. You can create a list and you can pass all this, whether it's a billing, whether it's a technical support or account access. So it will help your manager or the company in routing support center directly. Right? It helps in tagging content and understanding topic at sales. See this. So first of all, what you'll create, you will create a list of category, billing, technical support, account access, product filter. This will come from your client requirement. Once you have created this, what you will do, once you have created this, you will convert the list into a SQL array. You will convert this list into a SQL array using an inbuilt function called array construct. Array construct. Then you will pass select snowflake.cortex.classify text $, selected transcript, the transcript which you have selected top, the transcript which you have selected at the top. You will select that, you will pass that parameter and SQL array as category and you will rename this, right? Then same code, classification result session. From the active session, you will take an SQL command, classification query dot collect, so that you will get a complete set of rows and you will see the category billing. Let's see in our use case. Let's see in our use case. What was the category? Account access. Superb. Let's select something else. Let's select something else. Let's select something else and see. What is this? I'm being incorrectly on my bill. It should point to billing issue now. It should point to billing issue now. Let's see what is the billing issue. Bang on. It's a billing issue. Look at how much time it is saved, guys. Understand the complexity of the problem. Understand multiple days, multiple calls you are getting. Without this inbuilt function, how many lines of code you need to write it? It's not possible. It's very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult to do this task in SQL. Right? Analyzing the sentiment, all those, building the model. So at the back end, what it is happening, all your LLM model, which I'm going to teach you soon, is working behind the bar. Right? Behind the bar. So this is how the text classification works. Next comes your sentiment analysis. Whether the customer is happy, whether the customer is neutral, is unhappy, I can take an inbuilt function called sentiment. I am very disappointed with your service. So this will give you a number from -1 to 1. This will give you a number from -1 to 1, pointing whether the sentiment was positive, negative. It helps you to understand the tone or emotion, whether it's a positive, negative, or neutral. Higher number 0.8 means customer is happy. Lower number 0.0 neutral, negative, not happy. Right? You can see some lower number also, 0.1872. So this is how number you are getting it. Sentiment analysis. Let's see it with our code. Where is sentiment? Yeah. Whatever the transcript you are sending, it will give you a score. 0.1633. The base customer is neutral. Why? You see this. Agent, hello, thanks for calling our support. Customer, I'm being charged incorrectly on my bill. Agent, let me guide you through the process. Customer, thank you, agent. We appreciate your patience. Goodbye. Right? 0.63. Not happy, not neutral, but towards the positive side. Select any other transcript and see this. Select any other transcript, 1003. Run it. Good afternoon. How may I assist you? Customer, I need to reset my password, but I'm not receiving the email. Agent, I'm really sorry to hear that. Let's get this fixed. Customer, thank you, agent. For example, if I run this, what will be the sentiment? 0.76, correct. You can even predict this number. It's on a positive side. Is there any negative sentiment? Is there any other customer? All are positive. All seems to be positive here for this customer. Let's select something else. Once you have selected, you need not have to run. Incorrectly on the bill. This also will give you close to that only. Right. So if I see the sentiment, you'll get this 0.76. Make sure whatever the data frame column you're passing, that should be in double dollar sign. Otherwise, you'll get an error. And this is the alias sentiment. Right? So this is how we do it. Classification, sentiment analysis, and the summarization. What is next do we have? See the sentiment. Minus 0.07. All this you'll get it. That's why I've created this document. Right? So you can add now in resume also, going further. Classified text we have done. Next, translate. Suppose you are seeing a conversation which is happening in another language. German, Spanish, Chinese. I want to convert it into English. I can do that easily. So Snowflake supports many major language. French, Spanish, German, Hindi, Chinese, Tamil, Telugu. All these they have integrated it recently. Portuguese. So if any customer is talking in Hindi or any other language and you want to convert from English to Spanish, Spanish to English, all these things we can do with the help of snowflake.cortex.translate. What you have to give? Just the translated summary. See this. This is the transcript and see the English transcript. Right. This is the transcript and the English transcript. Let's see if I have something. Let me see if I have anything like that. No data is there as such. No data is such. So you can just do the conversion, straightforward. Right? Straightforward conversion, you can do it. Simple. Sorry, my bad. So simple conversion. Right? If you have any transcript, give transcript. Whatever is there, I want to convert. If you are not sure, say for example, Anand, what is this blank? What is this blank? If I am not sure which language, say I cannot read whether this is Spanish or French. So give as blank. If you are not sure, just leave blank. This is the starting language and this is the end language. Target language, whichever you want. Target language, whichever you want. English I want. So snowflake.cortex.translate transcript English as instant for call transcript. You can try this also. Right? And you will get this English transcript which is being converted for you all. This is the power. Right? So this is the power which we have. Correct? See this. Translate session.table call transcript filter language double equals to German. Give me from the data frame all the German related language. Right? And then convert into from English to German. And you will have this. This was the English transcript. They converted into German, multiple. Okay. So this is how things works. Right? Now, entire thing you can integrate in your Streamlit application. How it is being done, that I'm going to show you. So this is the entire Streamlit application which has been designed. Right? Which has been designed here. Let me import the light library for you. 1 second. I think this should be the one. Let me see. This is not the one. This is how it will look. I'll show you. Yeah, this is that. Right? So this is what the Streamlit application will do. You will select the agent. You will give the call, analyze with Cortex. And the backend, it will give you the sentiment, summary, and the classification. Look at the beauty of this application. Right? Look at the beauty of this application. Now, for entire these things, credits are cost. Right? You will be charged from Snowflake from the credit side. How many credits gets consumed using sentiment, using classification? Entire breakage is given by the Snowflake here in the credit consumption. You see this? If you use sentiment analysis, which region, domain, everything, entire cost, they have given it here based on the number of tokens which you consume. Tokens is nothing but your individual chunks. See this? Right? All those things they'll give you. How much will be the cost for every region for using all this? Middle East, same region, data transfer, US Central, all these costs they have given it. Right? All this individual cost, Snowflake has given this. Copy file, cluster table, all the service which you do for the Snowflake, Snowpipe, right? All this Cortex AI, see this. Yes, this is what I was talking about. Right? Credits per 1 million token. 1 million means If you have a 2 to 3 page or 10 page or one complete book, if you break into individual word, you will get these tokens. Snowflake Cortex complete, all those things. Sentiment analysis, extract, guard, sentiments. So 0.10. Make sure you remember this. 0.10 credit. One credit is how much in the enterprise edition? $3.3. $3.3. So for 1 million token, you will be charged this much, right? Based on the model which you are using it. Okay. Now let me import directly. Let me run this directly now and show you the Streamlit applications. I'll go here, Streamlit. Let's see. I'll show you the code also, duplicate it. Not this one, my bad. I think. Yeah, this is the one. You can also edit. Edit section is here. Let it get open. This is the support ticket response app, right? Even you can select the model also. See this. I've given different model. I'll show you the code first. Then you will understand. Center analytics app. Yeah, this is the one. If I go here, this is for the SK gear. This is for where it went. Technical support to be no, not this one, not this one. We quickly create call center analytics. So we have notebook DB, Streamlit DB, Streamlit schema, demo warehouse. Yeah, I'm showing you how to create a Streamlit application. Yes, you will get automatically this code. See this. You'll get automatically this code. Right? You'll get automatically this code. Simply you'll get code. You just need to replace this with the code I am sharing. Not this one. Yeah, this is the one. So copy the code. Streamlit application, just select all, remove, and paste. Now, I'll explain you the code. How the code works. First statement which you need to write, import Streamlit as ST. Right? You should be having an active session. Without this, you cannot run your Streamlit application. Make sure. Right? So from snowflake.snowpark.context, you should be having an active session. Once you have it, give a nice title. Give a nice title. Now you load the data. You have created a database. You have created a DDL. You have created a table. You have loaded the data sets. Now you need to convert it to a Python data frame. Right? Session.sql trans, the folder which, sorry, the variable which you have created it, in order to store the transcript, you have to convert to pandas. This we have seen this. You will select the agent. You will calculate all the agent. Select box you will use in order to select that particular agent. Once it is selected, for that particular agent, you will have call date, customer name, and transcript. Then you will select the call ID, which call ID you want to analyze it. Once you have analyzed it, st.button. See this. st.button, analyze with Cortex. Right? Analyze with Cortex. Here, the first one is the sentiment analysis. The second one is the summarization. Third one is the category. Last one is the classification. And at the end, you will have the subheader. Right. Let me run this and show it to you. Just duplicate this. Okay, just duplicate this. I've duplicated it. Let's wait. It's still starting. Let the session be active. Let me click on run. Let me go here. Sometimes if it doesn't open from here. Guys, sometimes if it doesn't open from here. Okay. Now you see. The moment you click on edit, you will go to the code editor. This one. So I don't have any error in the code. Let's see. If there is any error in the code, it will pop up here. Oh, look at the beauty. So this is your application with the end user, which your manager will see. Now you select any agent, whichever you want. Any agent, say Brian Hamilton. Automatically Brian Hamilton details came. Look at the beauty. Select a call to analyze, any call, 1184, and click on analyze with Cortex. And you see the beauty, sentiment, summary, and the billing issue. Bingo. So entire make my trip, ease my trip, whatever you see, all this website, Trivago, right? Flipkart, all these sentiment analysis, who are the customer who is doing maximum complaint on the recent version of iPhone 16, 17, whatever it is, right? This way you can do Snowflake Cortex, and it doesn't charge you that much. I told you the cost. Costs are very, very minimal. It charges you on per token basis. Per token basis. Right? So this is the Streamlit application. This is how you will be designing. Run this, execute it, and add this into your resume too. Okay, any doubt anywhere you have, make sure you just ask me in this video. So what all we have used in the Streamlit app, we have used ask a customer to choose a customer call transcript. We have used a summarize to create a short summary. We have used a sentiment to analyze the mood of the conversation. We use classify text to categorize. We use translate to convert from one language to another. And we display using a friendly app. So this was all about no need to train a model. Pre-built AI functions are ready to use instantly. So if you see all this, right? Nowhere I have given any model details. Nowhere I have given any model details. Do you see this? Nowhere I have given any model details. So at the backend, LLM model works, right? That will cover in part 2. What are the different LLM models and how this entire Streamlit application at the backend, which model it is integrating. Maybe it's Facebook Llama or Mistral 3.1 billion parameter, anything it can be, right? Which what you are seeing it. So this is how your Streamlit application works. I've given all the code, everything. Go ahead and just build this. Now you might get this error. This is very important. Even I've given you the error, which no one will tell you on the internet. The first error which you will get, unknown user defined function. You will get this error. Unknown user defined function. That means still Snowflake's Cortex.summarize is not enabled in your Snowflake region or edition. If you have selected any region which it doesn't support, you will get this error. So check Cortex documentation and check Snowflake support to enable Cortex in your region account, or create a new Snowflake account, change your region and type it. Second, permission denied. Switch to role with a usage privilege. Maybe you don't have a privilege. So tell your account admin to give a role so that you have this certain. Ensure your warehouse is active and large enough, because you are handling data sets which is terabytes, petabytes, millions, trillions, right? So large variable. Invalid identifier. Sometimes it may cause you have missed giving double dollar sign. Do not miss that, guys. Even this I'm telling you. This document is really, it has taken me 2 to 3 days in order to prepare this. This document, nowhere you will find on internet. You search even the Snowflake document, you won't get this. Lot of error. No one prepares the document which has all the screenshot. I'm really surprised. They will copy paste from anywhere. Are you give the screenshot, then only people will understand. What are the chances of error? So here at Analytics with Anand, that's the beauty. And you see everything I do it live. I don't record the session and commit here. No, when you do it in the live, things take a different U-turn. You saw how the error I was getting. Right? Correct? So you might get this error. Correct? So make sure you are given dollar sign, double dollar sign. Right? Then only it will be able to read it. And make sure you have given this session.sql query.collect in order to have distinct rows. Sometimes email you will get invalid model name, llama 270 billion parameter. So check whether the model is supported or not, whether it's a Mistral 7B, Llama 213B chat, Anthropic Claude V1, it can be anything. Sometimes it may happen this. Input exceeds maximum token limit 4096 tokens. Sometimes you may have this. So you have to use substring in SQL or str.slice in pandas to reduce the length. Summarize large text before feeding it to other function. Always don't feed the text directly. Do the summarization before feeding it to further input. Cost estimation, right? So snowflake.cortex.estimate token will help you to figure it out which helper functions are being rolled out gradually. Not available in every region. Check with Snowflake, right? Python tokens, right? Streamlit runtime issues. Your app may crash, empty screen, no output, right? So make sure you have an exception handling in the code. That's what I have written here. You see this code, right? So make sure, suppose I have not written here try catch. Entire code you should write inside try catch block. Inside code you should write try catch block. So these are certain best practice. What are the best practice? Always check your role, warehouse, and region. Use parameterized variable. Try except catch. Log or print debug message. Estimate cost and token length ahead if possible. And stay within token limits of the selected model. Document I have given you. Right? So these are the certain cost estimate. So Streamlit. Now you will ask one question, whether the Streamlit charges me or not. Yes. Each Streamlit app requires a virtual warehouse to execute both the app and any associated SQL query. The warehouse remains active as long as the app WebSocket connection is open, which typically stays after 15 minutes. That's why it says whenever you are ending your active session, it is recommended to end it if you are not using it. Charges are based on the size of the warehouse and the duration it remains active. To manage cost, you can configure the warehouse to auto-suspend after a period of inactivity or manually suspend it when not in use. I'm even telling you the best practice of the Streamlit application, which this document is you won't find on internet. If your Streamlit app utilizes Cortex AI function, additional charges are applied based on the number of tokens processed. So usually charges is per 1,000 tokens. What is token? If I break into tokens 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20 tokens. This entire text has 20 tokens. Number of distinct words you can say in layman terminology. So pricing guide, you should select this, which I have already uploaded here, which will tell you how much does each Cortex AI function charges you, right? This is the PDF which I was talking about. Everything I've shared with you, everything. This is the official Snowflake documentation. So you should be aware of the charges, which Cortex function, when and where to use, what are the data sets which you are using it. Everything is here written. See this, 0.10 per 1 million tokens, 10 cents hardly, very less. Okay, 10 cents. For different models. At the back end, all these models are working. At the back end, all these models are working. So these are the different models which you will find here. Data storage, while the primary costs are from compute and AI functions, storing data in Snowflake table also incur costs. We know this, right? So all these things I have given here, right? Cost function, summarize how much does it cost, everything I have added it here, right? So this was all about your Snowflake Cortex AI, how Streamlit work, what are the what do you need to in order to create Streamlit application. Everything I have discussed in great detail, and entire module I have given it for you, absolutely free. Just try, execute. Sorry, not this one. Just try and execute. See this module 1, everything I have given, everything I have given. Module 2, module 3. These module 1 to 3 are part of Coursera, which I have explained to you. So all those things you can try it. Right? All those things you can try it. Fine tuning of model and all, we'll do it in the next session. Right? Fine tuning of the model, we'll do it in the next session. So this was all about the Snowflake Cortex AI, how Cortex AI is powerful enough in order to do it. See this, I also got an error also. Right? All these things you just need to practice. Let me know if you have any doubt in any part of the video, and I will be happy to help you all. Does anyone has any question? No question? Then we can wrap up. Okay, let me know how did you like the session. Do subscribe to this channel. I will try to come more live often, but due to work and all those other parameters, sometimes it becomes difficult. So make sure if you want a high full-fledged career in data analytics, Snowflake you need to learn. Definitely. Lecture number 1 till lecture number 45. Entire playlist you need to learn it. If you are still struggling in your job, learn data analytics, join the job guarantee program, or also without job guarantee program. This will really help you. You're not losing anything. This is an exhaustive 8 months course. So go ahead, check out the website, reach out to me, send me a request on LinkedIn if you're not added me, but please study Snowflake. That's all, guys. Good night. Take care. Have a lovely weekend, which you all hopefully had. Tomorrow, all of you have office. So go ahead and enjoy and do subscribe to this channel. Analytics with Anand. Let the data do the talking and let's spread the word and positivity. Be confident enough whenever you go for the interview. Learn in the right way. Learn in the right way from whichever platform you are learning. Make sure you understand each and every concept to the core. Now, this entire whatever I've discussed, I have not talked about LLM much more. How which model at the backend it is working. That we'll see in the upcoming session. How I can fine tune Anand. Can we fine tune? Yes, we can do this. Already code I have shared that we'll discuss in the part 2. Okay, that's all. Good night. Take care. Bye bye.